God, we got a problem.
Of course we do.
I think we should do something about the slavery that's going on down there.
Slavery? Jeffrey, stop bugging me with trivial crap. This is Dark Souls, okay? You can't pause this game.
God, slavery is wrong.
Says who?
Well, the people being enslaved, for one. It's pretty obvious that the Israelites are miserable in their slavery.
Whoa, the Israelites are enslaved? Why didn't you say so in the first place? We better do something.
So you'll only do something about slavery when it's the Israelites?
Well, yeah. Remember my covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob?
So you're not gonna stop their slavery because slavery is wrong, but because you have a binding agreement with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob?
Jeffrey, did you honestly think the original Jews wouldn't set up some connections with the most powerful being in existence?
So you're not gonna stop all slavery, just Israelite slavery.
Stop all slavery? Jeffrey, I'm not God.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah. Cool. Damn it!
Ouch! Oy vey, that's smart.
What the hell are you doing? Can't you see that I'm on fire, idiot?
I was trying to help.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to scratch for when my wife gets the burning bush, she's always scratching her
Moses.
I can let you borrow some of her ointment.
Moses.
That she uses for her yeast infection.
Moses.
Oh, I think that's why you don't like the yeast so much.
Moses! Look, I've seen the Israelites suffering, and I feel bad for them, so I'm gonna bring them out of Egypt.
I am very grateful thou hast come to put a stop to slavery and suffering, my lord.
Not so fast, Moses. Later on, I'm gonna send you into other people's lands, where you'll be the oppressors rather than the oppressees. And when that happens, you're gonna want suffering and slavery to be allowed. Trust me.
So, what do I have to do with any of this, my lord? How could I possibly aid thee?
You're gonna see the king of Egypt and demand that he allows the Israelites to go into the desert and pray to me for 3 days. Well, he won't let you, but I'll make him.
And, if he refuses?
Are you deaf? I already told you he won't let you go.
So, what should I do?
Magic trick.
Magic trick?
I'll give you a magic trick to do, which will prove that I'm with you.
And if the magic trick doesn't convince him?
Then I'll give you another magic trick.
And, if that magic trick doesn't work?
Then I'll give you another magic trick.
Hold up! God, don't you already know here and now if the magic tricks will work?
Yeah?
And? Will they work?
Nope.
Well, why not?
Because I will harden the Pharaoh's heart.
So you're going to have Moses do magic tricks specifically to convince the Pharaoh, who will not be convinced specifically because you will force him to not be convinced.
Yeah, basically.
What? Why?
So that I will have an excuse to punish him by killing all the firstborn sons of Egypt.
What? First of all, that's still not an excuse if you're working both sides of the deal. And second of all, remember when the old king of Egypt demanded the deaths of the firstborn Israelites?
Yeah?
You rewarded the midwives for disobeying the king, thereby confirming that they had done the right and good thing by refusing to murder the firstborn sons.
Yeah, so?
So now you're doing exactly what that evil king wanted to do. You, God Almighty, are planning to do exactly what you already confirmed to be the wrong thing to do.
Jeffrey, I can do whatever I want, and it won't be considered wrong. Because I'm God.
So you can't lead by example? You can't, say, be the perfect standard of goodness?
Nope. I'm a do as I say, not as I do kind of guy.
Huh. God is omni-hypocritical. Who knew?
Nobody knows, and we're gonna keep it that way, aren't we?
What about the Bible?
What about it?
It will depict these evil things you do.
But it will also say that I'm good.
Won't that be a contradiction?
Technically, yes, but people will be more likely to pay attention to what they're told about me rather than give thoughts to the implications of what I actually do. It's much easier to be told what to think than to actually think for yourself. That's the whole beauty of religion, Jeffrey. I could rape a baby right now and people will still think I'm perfectly good because I'm defined that way. Therefore, I must have had a good reason to rape a baby. No thought required. I can do no wrong. It's actually a pretty sweet gig.
Well, if people are okay with you killing babies, then I don't see why they should have a problem with you raping babies either.
Right. Besides, I'm the author of life, so it only makes sense that I can end life if I want to.
Why would that make sense? Where's the logic in that?
Jeffrey, it's property rights 101. I made it, so I can destroy it, because I own it.
Property rights? You can do what you want with life because you own it?
Well, yeah, basically.
Isn't the ownership of human beings called slavery the exact same thing you're taking issue with here and now? Yet again showing that you're omni-hypocritical?
Well, Moses, why the hell is your son's penis wearing a turtleneck?
What? But that's just how you designed the schmecky.
Why didn't you circumcise him?
My wife isn't an Israelite. She didn't see the need to chop up the boy's tonsil tickler.
That does it. You're a dead man, Moses.
Everyone calm down. Hear me out. When knives and foreskins start flying around, it's a pretty good sign that things have gotten way out of hand. I say we all just separate for a while and take a little time to cool off. God? What the hell is he up to now?
I told you not to admit him. Greetings, exalted one. I seek an audience with thy greatness to bargain for the Israelites' freedom.
Greetings, exalted one. I seek an audience with thy greatness to bargain for the Israelites' freedom. He's no prophet. As a token of my goodwill, I present to thee a gift. These two droids. Both are as hard-working as my iPhone, and will serve thee well.
There will be no bargain.
There will be no bargain. He's using an old Jehovah mind trick.
Oy vey! Oh, let my people go! Sukana!
I'm putting my foot down, okay? Let my people go. Not permanently, mind you, just like a 3-day weekend to go upstate to the desert to pray to God. Shouldn't be a big deal. Believe me, I want to let you go, but I can't. I mean, no!
No! I'm never gonna let your people go in a million trillion years! Da chutzpah on this guy. Time to change your name to Schlemazel.
No!
No!
Jesus Christ, you scared me. You shouldn't spy on people.
What are you doing, Jeffrey?
Never mind what I'm doing. Did you know that God plays with dolls? Ah, God damn it!
They're not dolls, they're action figures.
Oh, are you doing your double agent puppet master thing?
Double agent puppet master thing. God, are you playing around with people's free will again?
Yeah, I'm working both sides of this deal with the Israelite slavery.
God, why are you doing this?
To show off my power. Unlimited power!
So, basically, you're controlling both sides of an unnecessary conflict as an excuse to exert a show of force. No different than a common bully.
And execute Order 666. Who's hungry? About midnight, I will go throughout Egypt. Every firstborn son in Egypt will die. From the firstborn son of Pharaoh who sits on his throne, to the firstborn son of the slave girl who is at her hand mill, and all the firstborn of the cattle as well. There will be loud wailing throughout Egypt, worse than there has ever been, or ever will be again.
That's a slave's baby. This was never about deliverance from bondage. He doesn't care about the plight of slaves, he's killing their children. This was about worship. That's all he cares about, being worshipped. You son of a bitch.
Woo! Getting a little bit bold there, aren't you, Jeffrey?
You know, for a moment, I thought you were genuinely concerned about people suffering in their slavery, and now here you are, killing the children of slaves.
Slavery, slavery, slavery. I'm sick and tired of hearing you bitch and moan about slavery. You want me to do something about slavery? Fine. Where's Abraham?
What does Abraham have to do with any of this?
Not that Abraham.
7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Except for the firstborn sons of the South, who will now be killed as little bastards. Wait! No! Wait! What?
No! Bad God! Don't touch it!
I'm sorry, honey. I can't do that thing you like me to do tonight. I mean, it's Passover, and let's face it, your hoo-hoo isn't exactly unleavened at the moment.